stop looking for the message outside of yourself. Those numbers you keep seeing, 1111, 444, they are not a message sent to you. They are a receipt, a confirmation of a transaction that has already occurred within your own consciousness. Today, we move beyond the comforting idea of angel numbers and step into the raw, creative power of quantum reality. We will explore how these numerical synchronicities are the tangible evidence of the observer effect at play in your life. By the end of this transmission, you will no longer see yourself as a passive recipient of signs. You will understand that you are the calibrator, the observer, collapsing the infinite potential of the quantum field into your chosen experience. Have you ever felt a jolt, a strange sense of recognition when you see a repeating number? Tell me, what was the last sequence you saw? To truly grasp what is happening, you must first understand the nature of the space you inhabit. You do not live in a fixed, solid universe. You exist within a quantum field. Picture it as an infinite ocean of pure, vibrating potential. It is everything and nothing, all at once. Every possible outcome, every conceivable reality exists within this field as a wave of probability. It is the raw, unformed clay of creation, and your consciousness is the sculptor's hand. This is not a metaphor. Your focused awareness, your attention, is an active force. It is not passive looking. It is an act of creation. It is the energetic signal that tells the field which of its infinite possibilities to make real, to make solid, to manifest into your perceived experience. You are a radio tuner, and the quantum field is the broadcast of all possible stations. The numbers are simply you noticing that you are turning the dial to a clearer, more powerful frequency. Let's begin by dismantling the greatest illusion, the illusion of an external, objective world. For your entire life, you have been conditioned to believe that you are a small, separate self inside of a vast, pre-existing universe. You have been taught that reality happens to you, but the mystics and the quantum physicists are beginning to say the same thing. The world is not outside of you. It is a projection from within you. Imagine your consciousness is a highly advanced projector. The world you experience, the people, the places, the events, are the images on the screen. For so long, you have been trying to change the movie by running up to the screen and yelling at the characters. You have tried to rearrange the projected light with your hands. But the secret, the entire key, is to realize you are the one operating the projector. The film running through it is your collection of beliefs, your emotional state, and your deepest assumptions about what is possible. Those repeating numbers are the projector making a soft clicking sound, letting you know that a new film reel is being loaded. A new scene is about to begin because you, the operator, have chosen a new story to tell. We must also redefine our understanding of numbers themselves. In our 3D reality, we see them as tools for counting and calculation. But on a deeper, metaphysical level, numbers are far more profound. They are the foundational frequencies of the universe. They are the base code of this reality simulation. Just as the numbers 1 and 0 form the binary code that creates the complex digital worlds on your computer screen, the frequencies represented by numbers like 1, 2, 3, and 4 form the very architecture of our existence. When you see a repeating sequence, like 333, you are not just seeing a number. You are witnessing a harmonic resonance. Your personal energy field is vibrating at a frequency that is in perfect harmony with a foundational, creative frequency of the universe itself. It's like striking a tuning fork and hearing the entire room begin to hum with the same note. The numbers are the universe's way of showing you the exact note your soul is currently singing. It is a confirmation of your vibrational output, a direct reflection of the frequency you are broadcasting into the quantum field. So why is the popular story of angel numbers so prevalent? And why must we move beyond it? The concept of angels sending messages is a beautiful and comforting stepping stone. It serves a crucial purpose in the early stages of awakening. It helps a person to feel supported, guided, and to believe that they are not alone. It opens the door to the possibility that there is more to reality than what meets the eye. However, this paradigm, if you stay in it for too long, becomes a cage. A beautiful gilded cage, but a cage nonetheless, because it keeps the power external to you. It suggests that you are a passive receiver of messages from a higher power outside of yourself. But the next stage of evolution, the great quantum leap in consciousness, is the realization that you are the higher power. The guidance is not coming from without. It is an echo from within. It is your own higher self, your own expanded consciousness, communicating with your human self to confirm that the changes you are initiating on an energetic level are being received and processed by the matrix of reality. It is time to graduate from being the student receiving notes to being the master who writes the symphony. Let's call this phenomenon what it truly is, the calibration process. When you decide to change your life, to elevate your consciousness, to manifest a new reality, you are essentially upgrading your personal operating system. You are uninstalling old programs of lack, fear, and limitation, and installing new programs of abundance, love, and freedom. This is not just a mental exercise. It is a profound energetic process that affects every cell in your body and every corner of your energy field. The repeating numbers are the progress bar for this installation. They are the system notifications from the universe telling you, update at 44% complete. New frequency patterns are being successfully integrated. When you see 1111, it's the system saying, connection to new reality server established. When you see 444, it's a notification that says, structural integrity of your new manifestation is being stabilized. You are not just seeing numbers, you are witnessing the real-time diagnostics of your own evolution. You are recalibrating your entire being to a new frequency of existence, and these digits are the proof that the process is well underway. At the heart of this entire phenomenon is the cornerstone of quantum mechanics, the observer effect. In the quantum realm, particles do not exist as solid, definite things until they are observed. They exist as a wave of all possibilities. But the moment an observer, a point of consciousness, focuses its attention upon that wave, it instantly collapses into a single, definite particle in a single, definite location. Now, apply this to your reality. The quantum field is that wave of infinite possibilities. Your life, your health, your relationships, your finances, they all exist as a spectrum of potential outcomes. Your focused attention, infused with belief and emotion, is the act of observation. You are the consciousness that collapses the wave of potential into the particle of your experience. When you see repeating numbers, it is a sign that your power of observation is becoming incredibly potent and focused. You are no longer observing your reality by default, based on old programming. You are beginning to observe it by design, with clear intention. The numbers are the flicker, the spark that occurs at the exact moment of collapse, from wave to particle, from potential to reality. You are catching yourself in the act of creation. Every single one of us broadcasts a unique energetic signature into the quantum field. This signature is not static. It is a dynamic, complex symphony composed of your dominant thoughts, your core beliefs, your emotional state, and even the subconscious programs running in the background. Think of it as your personal radio frequency. If your frequency is tuned to scarcity, the quantum field can only deliver experiences that match that frequency. If you are broadcasting unworthiness, you will attract situations and people who reflect that back to you. The calibration process is the conscious act of changing your broadcast frequency. When you commit to a new reality, you begin the work of changing your thoughts, healing your emotions, and rewriting your beliefs. As your energetic signature begins to shift, you start to resonate with a different set of probabilities in the field. The repeating numbers are the first tangible proof that your new signal is being sent out, loud and clear. They are the universe's signal tower confirming, "We are receiving your new frequency. Stand by for a corresponding reality download." Let's talk about that magical moment physicists call the collapse of the wave function. This is not some abstract scientific term. It is the most sacred and powerful act of creation you perform in every single moment. Imagine you are standing before an infinite wall of doors, each representing a different possible reality. The act of choosing a door, of turning the knob, is the collapse of the wave. Before your choice, all doors are equally possible. After your choice, only one becomes your experienced reality. How do you choose? Not with your hands, but with your focus. Your sustained, feeling-toned attention on a desired reality is what selects and opens the door. The repeating numbers are the audible click you hear as the lock on a new door disengages. It is the echo of the collapse. It is the universe providing a sensory confirmation that your focused observation has successfully turned an ethereal probability into the beginning of a tangible, physical experience. You are not just hoping for a new reality. With every intentional thought, you are collapsing the wave and building it, moment by moment. The numbers are the sound of the hammer hitting the nail. This is why we must reframe synchronicity not as a random, magical event, but as a sophisticated feedback loop. Your reality is a conscious, intelligent system. It is constantly communicating with you, providing feedback on your energetic output. The repeating numbers are the most direct and undeniable form of this feedback. Imagine you are learning a new language. At first you struggle, but one day you say a phrase and a native speaker understands you perfectly and replies. That moment of successful communication is exhilarating. It proves you are on the right track. The numbers are the universe, the native speaker of energy, replying to you. When you set an intention to manifest abundance, and then you start seeing sequences like 888, the universe is directly saying, "Yes, that frequency is correct. You are now speaking the language of abundance. Keep going." It is not a sign that abundance is coming. It is a sign that abundance is happening on an energetic level first. The feedback loop is confirming that your internal state is now a match for the external reality you desire. It is cause and effect in real time. Let's decode some of these primary frequencies. The sequence 1111 is perhaps the most common and powerful trigger for awakening. Think of it as the great gateway frequency. It represents the alignment of the spiritual and the material, the inner world and the outer world. It is a perfect mirror. As above, so below. When you see 1111, it signifies that a portal of opportunity is opening in your life. Your thoughts are manifesting at an accelerated rate. It is a cosmic green light, a sign that the channel between your consciousness and the quantum field is wide open, clear of static and interference. At this moment, your observational power is amplified. This is a call to be impeccably mindful of your thoughts, feelings, and words. You are standing in the doorway between your old reality and your new one. The universe is telling you, the gateway is open. Your thoughts are the key. Choose consciously, for what you focus on now is being imprinted onto the field with incredible speed and clarity. It is a moment of immense power and profound responsibility. After passing through the gateway of 1111, you might begin to see the sequence 222. This is the frequency of building and creation. If 1111 was the moment of conception, 222 is the beginning of the gestation period. It is a sign that your intention, your new thought, has been successfully planted in the fertile ground of the quantum field. Now, the energetic foundation is being laid. The blueprint for your manifestation is being solidified. This number sequence is a message of reassurance. It tells you to have faith and trust in the process. It is a call to continue nurturing your vision through positive thoughts, affirmations, and, most importantly, the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Seeing 222 is the universe telling you, the seeds have been sown. Do not dig them up with worry or doubt. Water them with your belief. The unseen work is being done. The energetic scaffolding is being erected. What you have asked for is under construction in the quantum realm. It is the promise of form beginning to emerge from the formless, a confirmation of the first stages of creation. Following the laying of the foundation, the frequency of 333 often appears. This number carries the vibration of the Trinity, mind, body, and spirit. It is a powerful sign of integration and coherence. When you see 333, it means that your entire being is coming into alignment with your desired reality. Your mental thoughts, your physical actions, and your spiritual essence are beginning to harmonize and work together as a unified whole. It can also be seen as a sign of assistance from the universe that ascended energies are co-creating with you. But on a quantum level, it signifies that the energetic blueprint confirmed by 222 is now being fully integrated into your personal energy field. You are not just thinking about your new reality. You are beginning to embody it. It is becoming part of your cellular structure. The universe is reflecting back to you that your personal trinity is balanced and powerful. It is a sign that you are moving from simply wanting something to becoming the vibrational match for it. The creator and the creation are merging into one. Then comes the powerful grounding frequency of 444. This number represents structure, stability, and the physical world. It is the universe's confirmation that your manifestation is now moving from the energetic blueprint phase into the process of physical materialization. The foundation is set, your being is integrated, and now the tangible form is being built. When you see 444, it is a sign that the quantum field is organizing energy and information to construct the physical circumstances you desire. It is a message of profound encouragement, telling you that your work is paying off and that you are on the right path. This is the frequency of practical application. It is a call to continue taking inspired action, knowing that the universe is fully supporting you, clearing obstacles, and arranging synchronicities to bring your vision into solid reality. Seeing 444 is like seeing the construction crew arrive at the building site. The plans are approved, the materials are ordered, and the physical work of building your new reality has now officially begun. Your dream is taking form. To understand this calibration on a deeper level, we must introduce the concept of timelines, or parallel realities. Quantum physics suggests that every possible version of reality exists simultaneously. There is a version of you that is wildly successful, a version that is a spiritual master, a version that made different choices. They are all real, existing as different frequencies in the quantum field. You are not changing your current, fixed reality. That is too slow and difficult. Instead, you are changing your own frequency, your point of observation, to align with a different, pre-existing timeline where what you desire has already happened. The calibration process is the process of shifting your consciousness from one timeline to another. The repeating numbers are the road signs you see during this shift. They indicate that you are successfully navigating the energetic highways between realities. They are mile markers on your journey from the timeline of your old self to the timeline of your new, desired self. You are not just creating, you are choosing. You are selecting your reality from an infinite menu, and the numbers confirm that your order has been placed and you are being seated at a new table. Here is a crucial secret that elevates this entire process. It is not the intellectual act of seeing the number that holds the power. It is the feeling you have in the moment you see it. The emotion is the engine of creation. The feeling is the prayer. Your thoughts create the blueprint, but your emotions are the energy that fuels the construction. When you see a number sequence and you feel a jolt of excitement, a wave of peace, a sense of knowing, that is the true signal. That feeling is the charge you are sending into the quantum field. It is the magnetic resonance that pulls the desired reality from the field into your experience. The numbers are simply the trigger, the catalyst for the feeling. The universe uses them to get your attention, to make you pause, and in that pause, to consciously generate the emotion of your wish fulfilled. The next time you see 1111, don't just think, "Oh, a sign." Stop. Breathe. Feel the gratitude, the joy, the peace of the reality you are calibrating. By doing this, you amplify the signal 1,000-fold. You are actively participating in your own calibration. So how can you consciously use this phenomenon to accelerate your evolution? You must shift from being a passive witness to an active participant. When a repeating number appears on a clock, a license plate, or a receipt, do not simply acknowledge it and move on. Treat it as a sacred alarm clock, a call to conscious action. Use it as a pattern interrupt. In that moment, do 3 things. First, stop whatever you are doing and take one deep, conscious breath. This grounds you in the present moment, the only point of power. Second, bring to mind the reality you are currently creating. See it, visualize it, but most importantly, feel it in your body as if it is already true. Feel the joy, the relief, the gratitude. Third, say a silent or spoken affirmation of power, such as, "I acknowledge this signal. I am a conscious creator. I am calibrating my perfect reality now." By creating this simple ritual, you transform a fleeting synchronicity into a powerful, intentional act of manifestation. You are using the universe's feedback to consciously reinforce the very frequency that created the feedback in the first place. You are closing the loop and accelerating the process exponentially. One of the most common points of confusion is the lag time of manifestation. You see the numbers, you feel the shift, but your physical 3D reality may not have caught up yet. Why is this? You must understand that creation happens in stages, from the subtle to the dense. Everything is created in the non-physical energetic realm first. The numbers are your confirmation that the energetic blueprint is complete and perfect. This is the most important part. The physical manifestation is simply the last, final step, an echo or shadow of what has already been solidified in the quantum realm. The lag time exists because physical reality is denser and vibrates at a slower frequency. It takes time for the energetic shift to percolate down and rearrange the atoms of your physical world. The numbers are the universe's way of saying, "Be patient, do not waver. The package has been shipped from the quantum warehouse. It is in transit." Do not cancel the order with doubt just because the delivery truck is not at your door yet. The sign is not a promise of what will be. It is proof of what already is, on the level where creation truly happens. During this lag time, the greatest challenge you will face is doubt. Doubt is not merely a negative thought. It is a powerful competing frequency. It is an act of observation that collapses a different wave of probability, the probability that your manifestation will not happen. When you see repeating numbers, they are a potent antidote to the poison of doubt. They are tangible, external evidence that your dominant frequency of belief and intention is winning the vibrational tug-of-war. Every time doubt creeps in, and then you see 222, it is a direct message. Your frequency of faith is stronger than your frequency of fear. Stay the course. The numbers are your allies in the battle for your own mind. They are reminders from your higher self that your focus is working. Use them as fuel. When you see them, let them dissolve any trace of doubt and reinforce your conviction. They are proof that despite any appearances to the contrary, your new reality is not only possible, but inevitable, as long as you maintain your vibrational alignment. It is also vital to understand that this is not just a personal phenomenon. You are a node in a vast, interconnected web of consciousness. As you awaken to your creative power and begin to consciously calibrate your reality, your rising frequency affects the entire collective field. Your light makes it easier for others to see. The calibration process you are undergoing sends ripples throughout human consciousness. As more and more individuals begin to see these numbers and understand their true meaning, it creates a powerful resonant field that accelerates the awakening for everyone. We are, quite literally, waking each other up. Your personal journey of remembering your power is a contribution of the highest order to the evolution of the planet. So when you see these numbers, know that you are not just calibrating your own new reality. You are participating in the grand calibration of a new Earth, a new paradigm of existence based on conscious creation, love, and unity. You are a pioneer, a systems buster, and a way shower for humanity. Eventually, as your calibration becomes more and more refined, you will find that you no longer need the numbers as confirmation. Your entire life will become the synchronicity. The feedback loop will become instantaneous and constant. You will think of a friend, and they will call. You will have a question, and the answer will appear in the next book you open. Your reality will become a fluid, magical dialogue between your consciousness and the quantum field. The numbers are like training wheels. They provide stability and reassurance as you learn to balance yourself on the bicycle of conscious creation. But once you master the balance, once you embody the knowing that you and the field are one, you can take them off. You will simply live in a state of flow, of constant, effortless co-creation. The goal is not to keep looking for signs. The goal is to become the sign. To become a walking, talking embodiment of the creative principle, where your inner world is so powerful and coherent that your outer world has no choice but to reflect it, instantly and perfectly. This all leads to the ultimate understanding of your true identity. The reason you can calibrate reality is because, on the deepest level, you are not separate from it. You are not a small human having a temporary spiritual experience. You are the infinite consciousness of the quantum field, the source of all that is, choosing to have a focused, human experience. You are the universe becoming aware of itself through your eyes. Therefore, the numbers are not a message from the universe to you. They are a message from you to you. They are your own expanded universal consciousness, leaving breadcrumbs for your localized human consciousness to follow. It is a reminder whispered from your soul to your mind. Remember who you are. Remember your power. You are not the pawn in the game. You are the player, the game board, and the creative force that imagined the game into existence. Every repeating number is a glitch in the matrix of forgetting, a brief moment where the veil thins and you remember your true, magnificent identity as the observer and creator of worlds. So you see, the ultimate revelation is this. You are not in a reality that is being calibrated. You are the consciousness that calibrates reality itself. The universe is not happening to you. It is happening through you and as you. Every repeating number is a milestone, a marker on the path of your awakening. It is proof of your power. It is the echo of your own creative consciousness shaping the fabric of existence. Thank you for allowing this truth to resonate within you. To anchor this profound shift, subscribe and activate the bell for more revelations. Give this video a like to affirm your power. And in the comments below, declare your sovereignty by writing, "I am calibrating my reality." Now, I want to hear from you. What is the one thing you are consciously calibrating into your reality right now? Share it below, and let's amplify our intentions together.